right, next game up here is the Cardinals and the Titans. Jeez Louise, man, oh man. This Titans team offensively did not look good at all, and had to do in part by Chandler Jones just absolutely wrecking this offensive line. Chandler Jones, 5 sacks, and the offensive lineman that, was supposed to guard Chandler Jones the majority of the game had this to say. Taylor Lewan thanks Chandler Jones, saying, quote, for exposing him. So he says, thanks for exposing me. He said, quote, got my ass kicked today, no way around that, and then goes on to say, I'm going to use this as motivation and fuel to get better. So, you've done your job when you've got the opposing player that you're going against thanking you for kicking your ass. So, we'll see if Tyler Lewan can fix it, but, if you're allowing 5 sacks from one individual, good luck. So, this Titans team, not looking the best, and this could be the downfall of this Titans team. We've seen Ryan Tannehill for like a season and a half, AFC Championship game, second round exit, and now everything is just kind of coming down to getting worse and worse every single season. So this Titans team might not be able to kind of get back to, their great shape and their great form and their kind of, solid playoff tier every single year. They may have found kind of their max, and people may have figured out how to stop this team overall. So, Ryan Tannehill goes 21 of 35 for 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Unfortunate there with the turnover. Completion percentage was only 60%, real low. Let's see where this interception came. Interception came when they were down 31-13, unfortunate, on their own 30-yard line. So they were kind of getting their ass blown out anyway. Doesn't really matter. It came in the third quarter, and they just weren't able to do anything for the rest of the game. So they also had a fumble. Ryan Tannehill fumbled twice and lost both of them. You're telling me Ryan Tannehill had 3 turnovers? Oh my gosh. First fumble comes on their second drive. Cardinals cash in with the touchdown, making it 10-0. All right, he's got another fumble. Let's see where this one comes. So he throws the interception, then their next drive is a fumble, and then the Cardinals take advantage of that fumble, scoring a touchdown. So they scored 14 points off of 3 turnovers by Ryan Tannehill alone, and the Titans only put up 13 points. So if the Cardinals didn't put up any points offensively on their own, Ryan Tannehill gave them the game himself. Not the greatest there by Ryan Tannehill. So a little exposed out here by Ryan Tannehill, and we know, his ceiling is an above average game manager, and that was not a game manager game by Ryan Tannehill last night. All right, Derrick Henry, 17 carries for 58 yards. Jeez Louise. And Derrick Henry was even kind of getting locked up. This is a lackluster game by Derrick Henry overall. So hopefully, we want to see this man break the rushing record, single season rushing record, and doing 58 yards a game, that's not going to get it done. So Derrick Henry was under lock. All right, let's see how these Titans wide receivers did. We had Chester Rogers be the leading wide receiver here, leading receiver for this Titans team. 4 receptions for 62 yards. A.J. Brown, 4 receptions for 49 yards and a touchdown. Julio Jones kind of locked up all game. Only 3 receptions for only 29 yards. He was targeted 6 times, so just nothing great here. Ryan Tannehill couldn't get the ball to his playmakers constantly enough, and they only put up 13 points. So underwhelming game here by the Titans, but this Cardinals team, sheesh. We were looking at the wrong quarterback taking that year 3 leap. Kyler Murray going into year 3, and the man absolutely lit it up last night. They put up 38 points. He goes 21 of 32 for 289 yards, 4 touchdowns. He did throw an interception, but at 4 touchdowns, I can get behind that. No worries. Especially when you're putting up 38 points. I can kind of excuse it a little bit. All right, let's get his completion percentage up here. Here we go. Kyler Murray, 65% completion percentage. Absolutely fantastic. The running game got it done. Chase Edmonds, 12 carries for 63 yards. James Conner, 16 carries for 53 yards. So running back by committee, which we know the Cardinals are going to be running throughout this entire season. We've read it in the offseason. It truly got it done, while Kyler Murray also getting it done. So this kind of running back by committee with Kyler Murray with all these weapons, absolutely fantastic. Now let's talk about these wide receiver weapons. Obviously, we know they have, DeAndre Hopkins, who was the leader leading receiver here for the Cardinals. 6 receptions for 83 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then we have Christian Kirk, 5 receptions for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then we have their rookie Rondale Moore, 4 receptions for 68 yards. Then we have Chase Edmonds, their running back, 4 receptions for 43 yards. And then we have AJ Green, targeted 6 times, only 2 receptions for 25 yards, but I mean, sheesh, all their wide receivers truly stepping it up. We want to see AJ Green kind of get up to that top tier, but Christian Kirk, Rondale Moore, all getting open, all getting it done. There's a lot of weapons here for the Cardinals, and if you don't have a good defense, you're going to get exposed, and this Titans team has a working defense in progress, and they gave up 38 points, so not great here by this Titans team. Very well done by the Cardinals to absolutely blow out the Titans from start to finish. They got out to a 17-0 lead, and then the closest the Titans ever made it was 24-13, and that was it. So Ryan Tannehill's going to have to get better. We'll see if this new offensive coordinator here for the Titans can kind of figure out a way for this Titans team to score the ball, because we saw the Titans offense in preseason score the ball. They were like one of the top 5 scoring teams, and they put up, great points throughout the first two games, 30, winning kind of like 30 points, putting up like 30 points. Fantastic. So the Titans offensive coordinator and maybe offense may not be that great for the regular season, but we'll try not to overreact too much on week 1, but at home against this Cardinals team, very, very blowout here for the Titans. So very well done by the Cardinals.